Hello, sweet friends. Welcome back to the Farmhouse Table. So we are going to make some hot spinach artichoke dip tonight. So we live in a neighborhood that we get together with some ladies in the neighborhood, and I am part of a game club, and we're having our game club night tonight. And I love this. I love this because I love a good theme. We need to make something that starts with the first letter of our name, and mine is Amber, so I'm making artichoke dip. I'm very excited about it. I've made this before, and I will link a recipe below, but I do add sun-dried tomatoes to mine. That's the only difference. So why don't you join me? Let's make some artichoke dip. Woo! All right, friends, so here are the ingredients for this delicious dip. So in the back here, I've got some chopped spinach. I already put it in the microwave and I let it cool, and I'm gonna just like really squeeze all the water out of it. You're also gonna need some mayonnaise, some mozzarella cheese. You're gonna need some grated Parmesan cheese. The recipe also calls for 1/4 cup of Romano cheese, but unfortunately they didn't have it when I went shopping. So we're just gonna add a little extra Parmesan. You're gonna need some garlic, salt, basil, some softened cream cheese, some artichoke hearts, which you'll drain the liquid off of and then chop them up. You're also gonna need some sun-dried tomatoes and, y'all, some salt and pepper. A Temu haul is coming up and these were in it. Amazing. You're also gonna need some fresh garlic. So let's get this recipe started. All right, y'all, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is I'm going to grate about 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. The recipe calls for 1/4, but like I said, they didn't have any Romano cheese in the grocery store. So what are you gonna do? All right. I love this cheese grater. If y'all want the link, just let me know. All right, that looks about like the right amount. Okay. Let's do a little more. This is what I do. I always add extra cheese. Okay, there we go. I feel good about that. All right, I'm gonna remove this. It's like really wedged in there. And then we are going to remove, see how this is the one that grates the cheese? Now we are going to get the cheese shredder on. Okay, so that's the shredder, a little bit bigger. There we go. Let me just pop open this package of mozzarella cheese. So it calls for 1/4 cup. Y'all, if you've watched my cooking videos, you know I do just a little extra dab, you know, an extra dab. Oop, what am I doing? Separate bowl. Oh my goodness gracious. Y'all, let me tell you something. The reason why my brain is no longer between my ears is because over the last today and yesterday, I filmed over 4 hours of video. Yes, I did. And I don't know how to think anymore. And when I go to this game night tonight, I'm pretty much thinking that don't bet on me because I don't think I feel like I couldn't do tic-tac-toe at the moment. Hold on just a second. I forgot to grab our little pusher downer situation. So this is a whole block of cheese, but I'll just save the rest. There we go. Perfection. All right, let's move on to the next step. All right, so our oven is preheating to 350 degrees. We are gonna get this dip together in this bowl. So, y'all, this is really just a throw together situation. So I've had this cream cheese sitting on the counter pretty much all day because I knew I had to make this tonight. So it's nice and soft. I'm gonna pop that in there. I gotta get the stuff off the packaging. Don't waste a thing. All right. Oh, the oven's preheated. Everything's fine. All right, so then we're gonna add about 1/4 cup of mayonnaise. Now this is light mayonnaise, but of course, whatever you wanna use, and I am eyeballing it tonight and every other night. If you've seen it before, you know. All right, beautiful. Then we are gonna add, now we are supposed to add 1/4 cup of Parmesan, 1/4 cup of Romano, but because we didn't have the Romano, we're gonna add about 1/2 cup of the Parmesan cheese. It's totally fine. Looks good. All right, then we have our garlic that's been minced. Now the recipe calls for 1 clove of garlic, but this is about 4 because that's what we like. Now, I showed you the salt and pepper containers from Temu. I also got a garlic press, and that's what pressed this garlic. Can't wait to get that video out for you. Anyway, subscribe so you don't miss it. Yay. Okay, then you're gonna need about 1/2 teaspoon or so, because y'all know how I do, of basil, and about 1/4 teaspoon or so of garlic salt. And then we're gonna add some salt and pepper. There we go. Some salt. It's just to taste, so you're just adding whatever you want. Some pepper. Perfect. All right, and then we are gonna add, so we drained and chopped our artichokes. You can see, they're right here. There you go. I'm just gonna place these right in our bowl. Now the recipe calls for 1/2 cup of chopped spinach that's been drained. I just used a 12-ounce package and just squeezed all the juice out. So I'm just gonna pour that in, because y'all know how it goes. You squeeze it out and it's like barely anything in there. Like when spinach, cooks down. All right, there we go. Now, I already drained my jar of sun-dried tomatoes. So I'm gonna add about 1/2 of this container. Oh, my hands are so dirty. Not dirty, seasoned. All right, that looks good. All right, so let's go ahead and give this a mix. Now, we still have our mozzarella cheese, and that's just gonna go on top. So you wanna get an oven-safe dish, obviously, and spray it with nonstick spray. So I am gonna get this mixed up, and then we will be right back. All right, y'all, so I have my casserole dish that's already sprayed with nonstick spray. And I just wanted to mention, if you like things a little spicy, this would be a perfect dip to add some Texas Pete to. But because we're doing this for a group of ladies, and some people might like spicy, some people might not. So I'm just not gonna do it. So I'm just gonna place this in my casserole dish. It smells so good. All right. And then I'm just gonna kind of press it down and spread it out here. And I'm also bringing some tortilla chips and crackers because there's some people that are gluten-free. Sorry, I just saw that big chunk of cream cheese that I missed. So I wanna make sure I mix that in. My bad. Things happen, y'all. All right, let's spread this out. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. All right, so then I'm gonna go to that mozzarella cheese. Now the recipe calls for 1/4 of a cup, but y'all, that just isn't my size. That's not my measurement. Okay, we're just gonna go in. Oh my goodness, yes. Yes, 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 because you want that golden cheese crust on top. Now I'm not gonna use all this, okay? Now what I may do just to make it look pretty after it comes out of the oven and just sprinkle a little basil on top. All right, let's put this into a 350-degree oven for about 25-30 minutes. All right, y'all, this just came out of the oven. It looks way overdone, but it's not. I just added some fresh basil to the top, and we're not gonna do a taste test tonight because I gotta go take this to game night, and I'm excited. I'm gonna be leaving in just a minute. I hope y'all have a wonderful night, and we will see you in the next Farmhouse Table video. Bye.